What's up, YouTube? Karat Juice Podcast here for another video. You guys saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you know exactly what we are talking about here today, so I'm not going to waste your time. If you're just coming in, do me a favor, it really helps out, like the video. And today, we are unfortunately talking about a case that was recently popped up courtesy of Media Takeout News that a blonde Instagram model who goes by the Instagram handle Iamtyger unfortunately was found deleted, deceased in a hotel room, unfortunately. I've talked about this recently with online dating, a live stream I did a couple of days ago regarding a black woman who was found dead after going on an online date. And this seems to be a problem that's reoccurring. That's why I wanted to talk about this today, to see if there's anything that we can learn from this story and hopefully spread awareness about what's going on in regards to online dating, attractive women, sugar dating, things like that. So without further ado, let's go right to Media Takeout News for the report. So the report indicates here, blonde IG model who goes by the name Tyger, Booty, say for YouTube, mysteriously dies on trip with African billionaires. This was published, today is December 27th. This was published about an hour ago. Popular Atlanta Instagram model. Oh, is that showing? That's right. Instagram model Tyger, Booty, has reportedly died mysteriously, it's saying here, while traveling on a paid vacation with African billionaires. The beautiful model and mother, that is unfortunate, is now going viral as social media sleuths are speculating what happened to her. That's a picture of the young lady there. Some on Twitter are speculating that the model may have overdosed on drugs or committed suicide, but Media Takeout News has found no credible evidence of either a suicide or a drug overdose. Here is a picture of the model in Ghana. Looks like a couple of days ago. There's a picture of her there. Okay. I was not familiar with her before this. So others on social media are speculating that Tyger, I'm just going to call her Tyger, death may be the result of foul play. Here's what is known. Tyger was flown to Accra, Ghana by a man described as an African billionaire. She was expected to promote an event in the African city. Nothing out of play there. While in Accra, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, Tyger was reportedly found dead in her hotel room, according to social media reports. Authorities in Ghana have not released specific details about her death to the public, and that has many worried. There's a picture of the young lady there. Okay. It's her during the trip. So it says the African billionaire who flew Tyger out has strong ties to the government. And many of the model's fans are worried that he may use his money and influence to thwart an impartial investigation into her death. That is understandable. That's a picture of the young lady there. She had a big following, 593,000 followers on Instagram. Okay. All right. So that's what we have there as far as the article. Okay. And I'm going to give my thoughts on this. So what we know is she was flown out over to Africa by reportedly an African billionaire. And then during that process, she was supposed to promote an event. Okay. That's what we know so far. Unfortunately, she wound up deceased, found in an apartment, and there are speculation that it was possibly a drug overdose or that it was something else that wasn't malicious, that wasn't a crime. However, a lot of her fans are starting to speculate and say that she was not a drug user, and they find it very weird that the authorities are not looking more into the man that she went out to go see. Why am I talking about this, and why do I think this is a topic worth covering? I think that this is something worth covering because it's an underworld, and it's something that happens more likely than not with the liberation of women and women's empowerment when it comes to Instagram, the reach that it has for these IG models and attractive women to speak to powerful men all over the world. And what I'm starting to see and what's starting to become more prevalent, at least in the news, is women are going to these places by themselves with the allure of money, and there is risks and dangers involved. They have always been there. There is just now very powerful men have access to these women. And I'm not even saying this is something that happens a lot, but women need to be more careful and mindful of how much do you want that bag? How much do you want to be flown out? You don't know these people at all. And basically what I'm trying to say is, I think what gets pushed in the media and what a lot of women and younger women are starting to look at and see is just like, oh, she's in Dubai. Oh, she's in Africa. Oh, she's on a yacht. What they don't see is on the other side of that is it's usually a man funding that. A powerful man, a man who has resources. And if you're in a foreign country, you need to look at what is the government like in that country. Is the government a government that's known to have corruption? Is it a government that's known to actually prosecute criminals? Is it a government that can be bought? You got to think about all those type of things, because what happens if you're in a situation like that? You get treated poorly. Lord forbid something bad happens to you. Is there any repercussions and consequences for a man of influence in that situation? So I just think it's something that women need to be more mindful of. If you're attractive, if you're getting a lot of offers to go and get flown out to places and all that type of stuff, you have to be careful and at least let your family members know where you're going, who you're going with, and bring people with you. Bring a friend with you. I think women should not be traveling alone. I think having the huge following and everything, and having money and having access to these people makes you think that you have a heightened sense of security that you don't have. And that's just the true sense of this. I feel bad about this situation. Condolences to this young lady's family. And I hope that they find out who did this and the person gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. That's what I think. Why am I qualified to talk about this? Well, if you don't know already and it's your first time listening to this channel, I currently work as a probation agent. I supervise probationers. I do investigations. I speak to judges. I speak to attorneys. So I'm familiar with the law and how it works. And I do know that here in the United States, even though it's not a perfect system, it is at least a system that has due process under the law. A lot of these foreign places where women are traveling, unfortunately, they don't know what the laws are. I think you need to educate yourself, inform yourself to make sure that you are in a position where you could be more prepared and mitigate risk so you don't end up in a situation like this. So that's kind of my take on this. That's been another video here on the Karat Juice Podcast channel. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think about this. This story is very sad and it's very unfortunate. Hopefully I added some value to you. I'm trying to spread some awareness and kind of give you guys my mindset and how I think about things like this. So if you like the video, go ahead and like it. And also subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop some content like that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.